Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to another episode of our beloved Whacky World. I almost said Rocky World because I was looking at the Octopus ride title up here thinking, how come I haven't named this thing? Anyways, welcome to Whacky World. We're going to continue where we left off, trying to get the staff situation under control. We got rides that are breaking down. And I think I was noticing either at the tail end of the last episode or at the end of the last episode that, like, these staff rooms. Okay, we got 4 staff in here right now. Will it, like, show us who? Gordon McHenry. And if we click on Gordon McHenry, what is his work roster? Where's his work roster? So he's Side Park. Okay, so he's in the right spot, right? Gordon McHenry's in the right spot. What about Man Nieto? Is he in the right spot? No, look at this. Pirate Rides B. We got a mechanic for Pirates Rides B, which I think is these rides or these rides. And he's way over there. He walked all the way across the park to go get into his staff room. So what that's telling me is we need some more staff rooms. And we also, if we fly in here, I think this thing is still broken down, which means we're just bleeding money at this point. And part of the reason it's broken down is because the mechanic is like a mile away. We don't know where he was before. He's Pirate Rides B. Let's get him there a little bit. Oh, the camera's going crazy. Let's get him over here a little bit faster so we can get this ride back up and working again. Okay, so he's already selected, so we'll hit move and we'll just drop him right there. And he should cruise in and go get that fixed. That's cheating. I don't want to have to rely on that for the whole life of the park, but I'm going to make an exception for right now. So, let's look at our work rosters again, because we want to put some staff research buildings near the work rosters that we created. That's what I would imagine. So, like Pirate Rides B. What is that? 3 rides. Are they already selected? Which rides are they? The monorail. Okay, yeah, they're selected. The monorail. Kraken Voyage and Hidden Temple. So we want to put like a staff building over here that these people can go into. So this may not be the permanent location. I'll probably move it later. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to drop a staff building right here, just kind of right in between everything, about equidistant between all the ride stations. So let's go into shops and facilities, custom, staff management. And we're just, for now, we're going to go ahead and, like, just put this right in here. We'll maybe move it, or maybe we'll just dress it up later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. I need to get back to here. Okay, and we're going to call this Pirate Staff B. So anytime I do Pirate and B together, that's kind of like this back area of the park. And let's decide what we're going to do with this thing. Now, it's only 9% scenery. Apparently, if you... Okay, the better your staff buildings look, the more appreciated your staff will feel, recovering energy faster. And it's only 9%. So we really kind of want to build up around this silly little building at some point. Not too concerned with it right now. We're going to increase the capacity to 6. And let's see. Resilient against being overworked, underworked. Happiness faster. We want energy faster. Yes. And confirm. That's now costing us 400, or how much per month is this? 450. And the reason we did the little perk that recovers energy faster is because if the scenery is high, then they also recover energy faster. But because the scenery is low, we want to, like, make up for it with the rec room. And I have no idea if that's a good strategy or not. I really don't know much about the staff stuff. I thought I renamed this thing. I thought I renamed it. What's going on here? It should be Pirate Staff B. Okay, now it's correct. Did I have something else selected? I have no idea. Okay. And I also noticed that we had like a similar problem somewhere else. Like there were staff that were walking way across the park over here. There's a little something new in here. I'll go over that in a minute. So let's throw down another staff room like right here. Where are they? Shops and facilities, staff. Is this flat? And it's not really flat. Okay, we're just going to drop that there. And then now, I believe this is like Pirate C. Let's look. Yeah, Pirates C. Okay. And so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to call it Pirates Staff C. And you can see since the last episode and now, our guest number has dropped quite drastically. It's gone down quite a bit. We're going to do Rec Room again in here. Where is it? Rec Room for energy. 1, 2, 3. Bump it up to 6. We're probably losing lots of money right now. Minus $10. But we want to make sure that the staff don't have to walk very far to get to their rec rooms. And, you know, like this is a really long trek right here. I'm almost inclined to think that we would want to put another staff building, like maybe up in here somewhere. Oh, man, we need some... do we have any janitors coming back here? Do we have any janitors that are assigned to this area of the park? Let's take a peek. Well, let's look at all the staff. Do we have anybody that's, like, miserable? I don't see any miserable people yet. That's a good sign. Man, this isn't even a big park. And look at the staff. Like, it's going to be so hard to manage this as the park grows. He's starting to go down in happiness, and he has a high workload, and so does he. Okay, so now let's just drill down on the janitors. And so these guys got high workloads, and he's free roaming, free roaming, free roaming. We've got a couple that are limited to the side park. Okay, so we want to take some of these guys, and we want to limit them kind of maybe to the same work rosters, or at least to, like, the pirate land. So, let's see. Let's take, where are you at? You're way over here. You're free roaming. Let's give you Pirate Rides B. And then we'll just go drop you back here, and you can start cleaning that up. I wish it didn't close this when I did that. Okay, so now he's Pirate Rides B. This person's free roaming. Where is he at? Going to clean litter. Let's give you Pirate Rides C. And we'll just, like, plop you down over here. I wish it would keep this open. I wish there was, like, a sticky button or something that said, like, keep this open. Don't close it. And where's this person at? They're kind of over here. We'll make them Pirate Rides A. And so we'll just leave them where they are. And we got a few guys that are low trained and they got high workloads. So let's bump them up. Everybody's being paid roughly the same. These guys are they're at 2 dots of training and they got 160 per month salary. So I think we're okay to train these 2 guys. His dot didn't go up. What happened there? Why didn't his thing go up? What? It didn't go up. Okay, well, whatever. Let's look at our vendors. I don't know what to do about that. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. We have some security guards. Okay, this guy's in the side park. They're all being paid $320 a month. And these guys are at 3 dots of training, so, you know, I think we're okay to... That one didn't go up. Maybe you train them, like, multiple times now? Before it actually, like, makes a difference? What is the deal here? Let's look at training. He's capable. It's not going up. Game's not paused. Like, I don't get it. Okay, but let's boost all of our mechanics, even the ones that are low. The ones that are low, they're in Pirate Rides A and C and B. The problem that we have with them is they ran way across the park. Or maybe they don't get trained until they go back and rest or something. I don't know. There's obviously something is different with the training. Let's look at our security guards. Okay, we got 2 that are in the pirate front entrance, and then we got 1 that's at the front entrance for the whole park. These guys are expensive. We'll go ahead and we'll train them. And then we got a couple that are free roaming. So this guy's already over here, so let's just limit him to side park. And then where's this guy? He's way over here, so we'll just make him Pirate Rides B. And then so that means that we're missing security for Pirate Rides. Well, B is over here, so C. We're missing a guy for C. Let's get another security guard in here. We'll drop way down. And you, my friend, are limited to Pirate Rides C. We're going to do the same salary that your friends have. Where's your salary? 200, I think. Okay, so he should be pretty good. In a little while, we'll probably want to give him some training. And let's just, let's see here again. You know, I wish that you could maybe create, like, subgroups of the staff. Like, if you could pop in here. Okay, Frontier, if you're paying attention. Like, if we could pop into here and say, like, you know, like a little drop down where we create some groups. And then aside from the work roster, we could assign them to groups. Because I'd like to be able to see all my staff that are, like, supposed to just be for Pirate Land. And then all my staff just for here and all here without having to sort through, like, a bunch of them. Because this is going to get really chaotic as the park gets bigger. There's still quite a bit needed, I think, in organizing the management aspect of the game. So, anyways, we got quite a few guys. Let's look at our vendors. We have a ton of vendors. We don't even have this many shops. Like, Pirate Front Juice. Okay, yeah, so we got a couple shops over here. They're awfully loud. Can we change the volume on this thing? Edit building with selected part. No, I don't want to edit the building. Okay. Well, there's a lot of noise going on down there. So, what do we have here? We have Pirate Front Juice. Is she in the shop? Where is she right now? She's in the shop. Pirate Entrance and Pirate Entrance Plaza. So they're limited to this area. Where are they going, though? Okay, you're in there. We should probably give these people some training. Most of them are at, like, high levels of training, and they're all earning the same, and they're staying happy. So we should be okay to, like, train you, and train you, and train you. Okay, so I guess the training doesn't go up until they rest or something like that. Now, what do we have here with the... they're all resting, except for this guy. Except she's entertaining 0 guests. Okay, the high seas is broken down. Let's take a minute and look at our response time for our mechanics, right? Because this is important. When the rides are down, we lose money. Okay, so he's right here. He didn't get too far away. He's really cruising. You can go a little faster than that, my friend. Okay, so he's going to get that up in a few minutes. Going back to these guys, resting over here, and they're limited to the side park, so they're in the correct spot. Entrance Rex Clone. And he's way over here. He's a Rex, huh? I don't really think we need a Rex over here. Let's limit him to side park. And we can't move him? Why can't we move him? Oh, because he's resting he's in the building. Okay, well, when he comes out... See, okay, when he comes out of there, it's so silly that you can see him like that. Oh, I love the sound effects of people on the rides. It's so cool. We got lots of, like, hoo-hoos and hooting and hollering going over the top here. Okay, so we're getting the staff situation a little bit under control. We are missing some staff or some entertainers over here. So, let's see. So, some of these work rosters that are limited to the rides are kind of, like, poorly thought out. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to drop the pirate entertainer, the female, the lady. Where is she in here? We got Tyre. Not the princess lady. Now, is she like a Western theme? I thought we had a pirate lady. Now I'm just confused. Let's what does she look like? You know, she's more Western, but we're gonna pretend that she's pirate and she's wearing a pirate hat, and we're gonna drop her just right here in the front. And she's gonna get the pirate entrance and plaza. And what are we paying our entertainers? They're all at $245. Oh, there's that bug again. So we'll pause it so that we can actually enter stuff into the interface here. And let's see. We want to get one in the back somewhere. Let's see. Okay, over here, like in this area, I think we could do the adventure person, the new adventure pack entertainer. So let's find them. We could also do a tiki. Okay, so we're going to drop her back here like she's some sort of explorer. Unpause it. And then now we should be able to change her salary. Give her 245 as well. And then, I don't know. Maybe the Tiki guy would have been better over there. Let's move her, well, I don't know, over here. And she'll be Pirate Rides. See, she'll hang out in this area. Okay. And then we'll do a Tiki back here because it's more jungly, if that's a word. Okay, little Tiki guy. Can we click on you yet? Did we get him? No, we got Jamal. He's got fire in his head. Okay, 245 is what they're at, and you're going to be Pirate Rides B. And later we'll tweak this a bit. What we'll do is we'll add a few buildings off the path so we can make like a more refined work roster that's like just this area, and then Tiki will be limited to like just this area. But for now, he's going to wander back over here. And we'll do similar things with these other ones. We're going to add more buildings and stuff off these paths and other little things so that we can make better work rosters. Now, let's drop one of these things. So I want to see if this will work. Are they in the scenery? I'm looking for the vista point. Nope. Now, can the vistas be part of the work roster? Can we make a work roster that's like just the vista? Let's create one. Can we select this? Darn. It would be really cool if we could select this as part of the work roster. That's unfortunate. Okay, so anyways, let's get rid of that. And we remove that thing. Okay, so I think we kind of got the staff a little bit more under control. Let's look at our challenges that we like never look at. Achieve a park balance bonus of 180. Look, we get $2 grand for that. We're rich. Woohoo! We still have the fireworks display and the coaster challenge. I didn't actually mean to delete them, but it's too late now. What's done is done. And now that we've kind of got things a little bit under control, let's just save this real quick, just in case my park crashes. Okay, so let's talk about what I was doing over here. I was exploring a little bit the idea of maybe adding a backstage, and so what would happen is this mountain would be like a facade, or something like whatever the Matterhorn at Disneyland is built out of, like fiberglass and plastic or whatever. And on the other side here, we could have like a backstage alleyway that kind of cruises up this way a little bit. On this side, I just kind of have this really poor mountain face, but we could actually we could delete this and flatten it out. And then along right here, if we just kind of built like a fence or something, it would cover this up. And so when you would be walking on this path, we can't see it now, but when you would be walking on this path, there would be a fence blocking your view here, so you wouldn't see any of the backstage buildings. You would see the back of the mountain on this side, and then from this side, we can see that it's still, if we get here, it still looks pretty good, right? It still looks pretty good. And then some of the things that we could do with that is, like this staff building, we could drag it all the way back in here and make it part of the backstage. Another thought I had would be to like loop the path inside of here, and the staff building could actually go inside of here somewhere, and they would just like walk through a door. So we could kind of start hiding those a little bit. You're awfully happy. Where are you going? Where's he off to? He's heading to the shop. Which shop? What is this? Guest served last month. Okay, so we don't really know where he's going yet. Both of these shops are open. So let's follow this guy. Let's see where he goes. We'll speed it up a little bit. Oh, we got another one right here. Let's see. Are they gonna switch out? Okay, so let's see what this guy looks like, right? He's happy. His salary is massive. He needs a pay decrease. Okay, he's getting in. Are they gonna do this smoothly? I've never seen this. Apparently, maybe he has to wait for them to finish the transaction. Okay, there we go. And now he's going to hop in. He just hops the counter. Now this guy, he's going to the staff building. His energy is actually quite good. And here's the other guy. He's waiting for his turn. And as soon as they're done here, now let's see. He's quite energetic. How do we look here? Money, money, money. I'm going to be rich. So we're paying these guys like way too much money. He's only a trainee. Okay, so we did their training. Okay, here we go. Training is already scheduled. The staff member has already been scheduled to be trained and will do so the next time they rest in a staff building. Haha, so I figured some of it out on my own, why it wasn't behaving the same. Now, one of the other things I want to do this episode, we're going to do it kind of quick, and then I'll maybe spend some time doing it in between episodes. You can see here that on the traffic on the pathway here, there's really a lot more traffic cruising along the left than there is along the right. And the reason for that is these are the only places where the paths join up and people can cross over. So one of the things we need to do over here is we need to start adding more benches. Of course, people are breaking my benches because they're unhappy with my park. Let's see. Can we just... We'll just magically fix them all for now. So one of the things I want to do is I kind of want to join these up again and get all the cross sections here. So let's go into the, we're using the barrel benches. No, wrong place. Wrong place. Let's add some of these real quick. And I know maybe not everyone wants to see someone just drop a bunch of benches, but we'll see in a minute how it changes the pathing behavior. So we'll just do like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when the section itself is far enough apart, then you can actually get the benches to go on the other side relatively cleanly. When it gets too close together, like maybe here, now it doesn't want to go onto the other side. So what I might have to do is I might have to like delete this path and put a little bit more space in between the paths there. So they already broke a bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 benches. Let's get the path, and we're doing the cobblestone. And we'll do 6 meters wide, length 1. No, I didn't mean to do that. Well, actually, let's okay, let's get the railing here. We may come and like take the railing away later, but for now we'll put it in. And then we'll just slide this along right here until it starts to hit the bench and go maybe a little bit further. And then now we get a nice little connector here. And did I put trash cans? There's absolutely no trash cans over here either. So this whole area sucks. What kind of trash cans do we want? Barrel bins. Adventure bins. We could do adventure bins. Because this is kind of still piratey, let's go ahead and do barrel bins. Okay, so we'll drop one there. We'll drop one over here. And now we'll drop one like right here. And then we'll go back to our benches and we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get the path again. Bam, we get the barrel. Get off the grass there. Okay, see, so now this barrel wants to snap, like, by the benches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just set this one over here. And these paths might be too close. Let's see if they are. If I... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, they were not too close. Go back to the path. I'm going to leave a little bit more space this time between the edge of the path and the bench. I think that's what goofed up the barrel over there. Let's see. Barrel bin. Okay, yeah. See, now this one fits nice. And this is where the paths are going to start getting too close to each other. So I'm going to do this side first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this one would be harder to undo, but it looks like we're okay. And go back to the path. Are we missing some railing over here? We are. Yeah, we're missing all the railing over there too. Okay. And let's see. And now we'll slide this down this way and see if we get a nice little connection. We did. We'll get another barrel bin. And we'll go back to the benches. Now, this is where we're starting to bleed into, like, hidden civilization, lost civilization territory. So we could change the benches to the adventure ones. We'll probably do that over here. So let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And, yep, it's not going to let us here. So let's do a little bit of path surgery. Okay, that was kind of too bad. Let's see. We need to delete this connector in the middle. Okay. Let's undo that, and we're gonna have to delete a few benches here. You know, we'll just delete them all on this side. We'll do this side over again. Okay, and our path we want 8 meters wide. Okay, and I just want to drag it out a little bit further away. Now, I don't want it to connect. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's clean this up a little bit more. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then our path connection. We'll get rid of the barrel and do that again too. So apparently this was like about here. And now, of course, these ones are all goofy. No bench for you, buddy. Oh, you know what? It's 10 meters. That's why it was a little bit screwy here, because I still had the path setting on 10 meters instead of 6. That's okay. We'll do another bench over here, or barrel over here then. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one like jutted out a little bit. That's kind of weird. Okay, and we're, you know what? We're gonna keep the 10 because this is kind of like a big connector right here. And let's get the barrel. And so you can see what happens as I do this. We're now starting to get a little bit more traffic. Not much, but we are getting a little bit more traffic breaking through here, especially as people come around on the benches. And the other thing we can do to ensure more traffic is we can line this... Here, I'm going to turn around so I'm not by the octopus. We can line this shore here with a few more shops and things, and that's going to pull people onto both sides of the path. And then we could also use the vista points for that as well. So like, for example, let's see what happens with a vista point right here. And we'll just line it up right there. And then now can we go in here and see the vista points anywhere, like a list of vista points? It'd be kind of nice if they had the Vista points, like a Vista point tab in here, because I will lose track of them over the course of this. Look, our guests have jumped up to 3,500, so pretty good there. And we also get some bonuses. No, we get bonuses over here when we have a high park rating. Guest happiness is up 17%. And marketing, we don't have any marketing bonus. Okay, so let's go back to the Vista point. Let's just show you what this looks like. See, they're already stopping and interacting with it. Let's set the focus point. And the focus point right here. Oh, let's see. We'll just go like straight across, and that's the building. Let's make it the tippy top tower there. Bam, we'll confirm. You know, let's go to the building and let's rename this building. This is Stockade's Skin. Okay. Now, have we had any ride breakdowns? Everything's running. We got some rides that are losing money every month. The carousel's losing money every month. It's already cheap at $1. Let's pause. It's already cheap at $1, and it's losing money. So if it's already, and there's nobody in line, so like raising the price isn't going to do us any good. We have a similar problem here with the whirly rig. It's losing money every month. It's already down at $1, and nobody's going on it. It's got a good Q scenery rating. I want to go on the whirly rig. So what's the deal? Why aren't they going on it? Do we just need more kids? Do we need more kids in the park? We have, okay, the other whirly rig right here. Nobody's going on this one. Why? What's the deal? How do we get you people to go on this? Is it already old? No, it's established. What do we do to get people on this thing? Oh, you know what? This one's got kind of like bad settings. Okay, let's do that. Does the other one have goofy settings too? No, they're good settings. It's at full load. Let's maybe change it to You know, let's maybe send them both to half load. And what else is losing money? The stockades is actually losing a little bit of money. But we got people in line. We could probably charge a little bit more for it. And the Rocktopus is losing money. And this one, okay, we got a nice full queue over here. So why do they like this one so much and not the other ones? And we got bad settings here. So let's tweak these just a little bit. Okay. And what else? The monorail is losing money. Really? Twisty Turny is aging again. Let's give it, let's rebrand it. I don't want anything to get to Classic, because when they get to Classic, then like all the flat rides get all jacked up at Classic. It causes lots of problems. Or at least it has in the past. I don't know, maybe they got it working better. Look at Kraken Voyage. 5 stars, raking in the money. Hidden Temple, 5 stars, raking in the money. Where's our little dragon? Lost Gardens. 4 stars, and also raking in the money pretty good. So, you know, I think we're doing pretty good there. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I think we kind of got a lot done. Our staff is doing better. They're kind of limited to certain areas. We got this area right here. Looks a little bit better. People are still breaking the benches. What a bunch of jerks. We probably need a few more barrels and things for the trash along here. And, of course, I got to go. I got to do this, like, all over in here. These paths are much too close together. So I'm going to have to finagle these a little bit and kind of, like, put some more spacing in between them and get those ones situated. I'm not going to bore you guys with updating this. I don't know if I'll do it in between this episode and the next episode or not, but eventually I'll do it. And so I think the next big focus that we want to turn our attention to is maybe getting more people in the park. Maybe we want to start some marketing campaigns and see what kind of difference they make. See if we can get more people like riding the monorail and whatnot. What's the monorail station look like over here? It was full earlier. Yeah, it's still full. Where are they going? Where are they going? Where are you off to? Where are you off to? Withdrawn from ATM. We need to add ATMs. We need a bunch of stuff. I just got to ride. I just got to ride on Whirly Rig. Yay, we can get loads of monorail tickets. Okay. So the big problem that we have now, though, is with our guests. Okay, we need some shops. Our guests are starving and they're thirsty. They're low on energy, and we need more toilets. So the next thing we're going to do when we come back is we're just going to start plopping some shops down in a few areas to get an idea of where they need to be. And once we kind of get it situated, the guests are happy. Adding the shops is going to affect where we need to place the restrooms and where we need to place like trash bins and get the janitors and stuff. Everything over here is looking good. We had a big disaster in those restrooms earlier. So we're going to do the shops, and we're going to do some advertising. We're going to get people in here, get the food and stuff going, get some balloon shops and whatnot, and start making some real money. Because we're at minus 15,000 right now. That's pretty bad. Okay. So we'll see you next time. You have a good afternoon. Thanks for watching. Take care.